I can't lie, I'm extremely excited that quick weaves have made their way back into my life. So y'all know I gotta make your life that much more easy. Westkiss decided to send me some bundles. Of course, all the details will be listed down below, but in case you need to hear it, I did receive the straight human hair bundles 18, 20, and 22 inches with the intention to install it as a quick weave. So of course, you could absolutely do a sew-in. If you want to turn this into some clip-ins, you can. But first things first, y'all know I'm starting off with freshly washed hair because who would I be, okay? I do not want you ever installing anything in your hair, especially if you're going to be straightening it out without washing it first. Now, the first thing that I noticed is that my curls have really kind of popped back. I gave myself a little like mini chop because if you did not know, I've been transitioning my hair for about a year and a half from microlinks. I feel like I say this in every video, but I just recently found out 35% of you guys that are watching are not actually subscribed. So what's going on? If that is you, take some time right now, okay? Yes, you, to go ahead and press subscribe. It is completely free. It's just going to keep you up to date on each and every single time that I post. If you want, you can even turn on the notifications bell so that you do not miss it. A little alert will come to you so you'll know like, oh, Chrissy gave me a new style idea. I'm here, okay? Look at the length. I don't know about you, but blow drying time can be a bit ridiculous. So it's something to keep in mind, okay? Obviously, I'm going to get into a very detailed step-by-step how I've been maintaining my hair, shampoo, condition, all of the routines that will be important to you. So again, you definitely want to make sure you turn on those post notifications because y'all, hair care is the new trend for me. I know I've been showing you a lot of different styles with bundles and wigs and all of the things, but I really want to make sure that we are maintaining our natural hair underneath. Now, you guys will see, it's a habit of mine not to keep weaves, wigs, or any type of style in for too long. I don't care if it's a ponytail, even if it's a fully natural style. I make it a point to wash my hair once a week, okay? It is imperative that you do this. Here's a quick look at some of the products that I'm using just to keep my hair nice, hydrated, and moisturized. So I tend to go in with like a cream and then of course some type of oil just to seal in that moisture. I do naturally have dry, brittle, textured hair that just needs a lot of love. In this case, because I knew that I was going to be wearing this for about 5 days, no different, okay? If you are the type of person that wants to braid down your hair, I have a ton of videos showing you braid downs for quick weaves, so on and so forth, whether you're going to do a sew-in, whatever your heart desires, you can absolutely do that. But in this case, I decided to part my hair into two. I used a little bit of edge control just to smooth down my hair. Y'all, that edge control was like a super hold, okay? The most imperative thing was to leave out just the baby hint, okay, of broken off hair, because I can't even call this real baby hair, honestly. It just has never really grown past this point. I'm always manipulating it. So let's take a little bit of accountability, Christy, okay? Anywho, now that I got my hair pretty much situated, all that I did was just bobby pinned it out. I went ahead, or out, bobby pinned it up to keep it up and out of the way. I put on a wig cap. I'm only using one, but this wig cap was really, really thick, so it kind of gave the effect of like two. And then, of course, just for the purposes of the video, I did go in and kind of like carve out the area that was going to be used as leave out. Now, y'all know I always have to go in with a protecting bond sealer. This is literally like, I want to say it's like a hair plastic. It definitely reminds me of like back in the day when I used to do quick weaves on my mannequin head. So to avoid getting a bunch of glue down into the actual mannequin head itself, I would either put a shower cap or a plastic bag on the mannequin head first, then the wig cap, then apply the tracks with glue. I would take it off after it fully dried, and y'all, it would not be one drip on that mannequin head. This essentially does the same thing. To remove it, all that I would do is go in the shower, put a little bit of conditioner around the perimeter of where my leave out is, and just around the entire cap. And of course, put your head fully submerged underwater, and that cap should literally start to melt off, okay? Literally, I am not making this up. Hopefully by the time you see this video, the how to remove video would have already either been up or shortly going up afterwards. Now, when it comes to installing the bundles, I like to work smarter, not harder. So I did go in and just lightly, on the lowest possible setting, go ahead and kind of straighten out the little bit of baby broken edge that's happening. Y'all, I can't. I think one time I called them ricicles. Y'all would not let me live that down. Anyway, y'all know I'm using the 30-second Salon Pro glue because, I mean, what else are we using? Isn't it only like 2 glues on the market? I mean, seriously? And I think there's only one that we absolutely trust. Obviously, okay? Now, when it comes to the hair itself, it did seem extremely full from root to tip. It did not have a smell. I actually really enjoyed the fact that it was already pre-straightened because for the first time in a long time, I really got to do a bust down middle part that was not overly textured, too much volume. I mean, this baby was super sleek and smooth, which was perfect because to know me is to know I'm probably wearing a hat every day of the week. I don't care if my hair is done, not done. At this point, Chrissy deserves a line of her own hair hats because, and I don't mean the hair attached to the hat. I mean, like, think of a bad hair day hat, right? But just cute, stylish, like, I'm the queen of a bucket hat, a Von Dutch hat, a cute Nike hat. Like, I deserve hats. Let me know, like, is that a thing? Okay, because Chrissy needs to get to work, all right? Anyway, you guys can see quick weaves are super fun and easy. You were able to just quickly get them done. Start to finish, it typically only takes me an hour and a half to get it done. And if you guys did not see, I did actually go through with the blow dryer just to ensure that every single track was completely positioned into place, because what can happen if you do not allow the protectant to dry fully, the cap can actually slip back because at that point it's wet. So if you don't have the time to sit under the dryer, you don't have the time to let it air dry, you absolutely want to go through with the blow dryer and make sure that it is in place, okay? You should be able to run your fingers through it without it getting super tacky. And then the same thing with the tracks itself. Once you apply that glue, hit it with the blow dryer, you should be good. Now, when it comes to blending and leave out, I only left out an inch of leave out and probably a little bit past my actual ear, just so when you think about the depth, right? So maybe about 4 inches of leave out from the top of my forehead to the middle of my head, and then width-wise about an inch. I did go through with the Kenra working spray just as a very light holding spray. I did go ahead and have to hit that with the blow dryer because it can kind of get wet, which will create the opposite effect, more frizz. Once it is completely dry, you are safe to go through with the flat iron to get the job done. And y'all, the blend is in freaking insane. If you have made the mistake of leaving out a little bit too much hair, or you just simply need a little extra help with the blending, go ahead and part your natural hair in half, whatever that means to you, and apply a track in between there. Y'all, the blend turns up 10 notches, okay? Literally looks like it's grown from your scalp. Make sure that you hit those edges. You don't have to overkill with the edge control because we don't want your face breaking out. I don't want any of like the hair to get overly oily. So truly, less is more. I truly mean that, y'all. Don't overkill. You don't have to do a lot. The Kenra working spray adds as like a little bit of sheen. You could absolutely go in if you want with some type of wax stick just to further blend everything out. Y'all know I always trim off the end of the bundles just because it's my favorite thing to do, okay? If I'm not going to be adding layers, which most of the time I am, the one thing that I'm absolutely going to do regardless of anything is to make sure that the hair is evenly cut at the bottom. I don't really care for the wispy ends, but you don't have to do it. And then you guys can see I literally took a little bit of, I don't even think I used a wax stick. I think I used a little bit of that edge control, just see teeny tiny bit, massage it on my hands, and then went right at the base of my hair just to keep everything nice and straight. It even helped add a little bit of shine to the top of my hair. Look at that. It's giving natural beauty. I feel like every time that I do my hair, I just look so different each and every single time. Like it never fails. So this is before the makeup. I did actually have an event to go to, so it was pretty fun. We were going to be doing a little bit of golfing, and y'all know I had to come with a full face. This kind of made me look a little bit more ethnic, like, and by ethnic, y'all, I don't even know if I'm using the right words, okay? It was giving Indian, okay? Baby, what? Snapped. I love this. Outfit on point, makeup on point. Westkiss, the bundles did exactly what I needed to do. They were not overly silky. They were absolutely not shedding, full from root to tip. Would I use them again? Absolutely, girl. When this cap melts off, I will be reusing those tracks. Please believe it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love y'all so much. Stay pretty. And of course, I'll see you in my next video. Bye, babies.